What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Taraji P. Henson is an excellent actress. And for those of you who remember the Baby Boy movie, it's just a mere example of how talented she is. She's outspoken in the Hollywood acting community, and she does very well for herself. She's been on a lot of TV shows, and like I said, she's a beautiful lady, and I respect her efforts, especially as an African-American woman that's had a lot of success in the industry. However, many people that I respect their craft, when it comes to their personal politics, or when it comes to their personal thoughts about the systems that be, I have to disagree, and this is one of them, because you know Taraji P. Henson, wants to free Jussie Smollett. And again, I understand that people are friends and they're biased. I have people that I'm friends with here in the YouTube community that I'm biased towards them to a certain degree, so I can understand that. But her TV son Jussie Smollett was convicted on charges of staging a hate crime, which he was absolutely guilty of. He cost the city of Chicago hundreds of thousands of dollars in that investigation. But nevertheless, despite his absolute and transparent guilt, she would want him to be free, even though he was sentenced to 5 months in jail. Now, I want to read this post that she says #FreeJussie. And I want to kind of talk about who she compares Jussie to and why I'm offended, okay? She says this: I am not here to debate you on his innocence, but we can agree that the punishment does not fit the crime. Stop the show. Who can agree? We can agree? No, you can agree, okay? Emmett Till was brutally beat and ultimately murdered because of a lie, and none of the people involved with his demise spent 1 day in jail, even after Carolyn Bryant admitted that her claims were false. What in the fuck does that have to do with Jussie Smollett? I mean, this is how dumb entertainers are. Stop the show. What does that got to do with him? Emmett Till was brutally beaten and ultimately murdered because of a lie, but Jussie Smollett lied. He's not guilty here. He's absolutely guilty. So why are you even mentioning Emmett Till? That story here, you should feel ashamed of yourself to even put lying ass Jussie Smollett in the same breath as Emmett Till. How dare you? How dare you disrespect our people like that? How dare you? How dare you? What cocaine are you sniffing, lady? It's not even the same thing. How ridiculous can you be? Okay? Now she says this: no one was hurt or killed during Jussie's ordeal. He has already lost everything. Stop the show. What in the hell does that have to do, okay, with the sentencing? People steal cars, all right? Nobody necessarily dies from that. You have women out there who are beaten by their husbands. Should we say, well, nobody died, all right? Nobody was hurt or killed. You have people who steal money. Well, nobody got hurt. Guess who got hurt? The taxpayers of Chicago got hurt because their money, which should have been funding something else, Jussie Smollett stole the money lying, making up false claims. Yes, people were hurt, okay? Because you try to paint a narrative that white conservatives and Donald Trump fans did that. Yeah, people were hurt. It was a hate crime against the LGBT, allegedly. Yeah, people were hurt. The African-American community got embarrassed. His community and the LGBT community, they got embarrassed. Yeah, people were hurt because he lied. He embarrassed a lot of people here, yes. And it wasn't fair to the blacks and anybody else associated with. Yes, they were hurt. Oh, okay. So to me, she also says this: to me as an artist, not being able to create that in itself is a punishment enough. He can't get a job. No one in Hollywood will hire him again as an artist who loves to create that as his prison. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? He did it to himself. So you want a guy out there because you're not even debating for the fact, because he's already paid enough. No, people go to jail all the time and they lose their credit, they lose their homes, but they're still guilty. They owe the state. And again, how dare you compare him to Emmett Till? This is the reason why we have so many ridiculous people in our country that you can't build communities around. This is exactly why. I tell people all the time, we always ask entertainers for money. Be careful for what you ask for. You want Taraji P. Henson to donate to your things? Talking like this? Then you wonder why the black community is what it is right now. Because of ridiculous stuff like this. I'm sorry. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why you mentioned Emmett Till? Because Emmett Till, his situation is completely different from Jussie. Because in the first instance, you already messed up. I am not here to debate you on his innocence. Okay, so regardless of what he did, he ain't supposed to go to jail. No, he needs to go to jail. Okay? Lose everything. You want to lie? You want to make stuff up? You want to think that you can get away with stuff? Go to jail like the rest of the people. That'll teach others a lesson. Because liberals want to get many liberals in Hollywood that are, in our community acting, they feel like they should get away with stuff. No, you shouldn't. No, you absolutely shouldn't. You deserve what you get. And it's so sad, that you pull up Emmett Till and, I just don't know. And I understand that we have personal relationships with people. I get that. But listen, any of my buddies, you get convicted of this and you make up something, a complete lie, how can you defend it? When you had an opportunity to, apologize, you had an opportunity to get out of it. No, you double down. He had opportunities to get out of this. He didn't want that. You embarrassed the city of Chicago. You embarrassed the police department, and it backfired on you. And it was premeditated. You sat around and thought about this. Jussie Smollett had his career on the up and up. He didn't have to do anything like this. If he wanted to call out conservatives and call out Donald Trump and call out whoever else, he could have did it in another way. Use his influence in his career from the standpoint of what she was doing. He didn't do that. He wants to be a liar. So don't beg for him to be out. Because if he didn't want to go to jail, we all know in America that, hey, if you knowingly commit a crime, you can go to jail. So if you don't want to go to jail, don't commit the crime. It's that simple. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't come begging now for leniency. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first clip at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.